Hello viewers, welcome to another project tutorial by Project Maker. In this video, I will be teaching you how we can convert a decimal number into binary number and vice versa. Before starting this video, if you are new to this channel, then hit the subscribe button and click on bell icon to watch my video first. Now, without wasting any time, let's move to our computer screen. As you can see, I already opened Python Projects for Beginner playlist in front of you, where I have uploaded a lot of projects for Python beginners. Now let's add another project to this playlist. For that, let's move to our destination folder. So this is our destination folder, as you can see. Now let's create a new file in this folder. So I will just type cmd and just hit enter. And here I will just write code dot space and just hit enter. So VS Code is open in this folder. Now let's create a new file, which is main.py. Now to convert a number into binary number or binary number into decimal number, we have to perform some calculations. I will try to visualize you those calculations. So let's see an example. So I will simply open my Microsoft board, and suppose we are given an integer number 8 and we want to convert that number into binary. So what we will do, we will simply take the number which is 8, divide the number by 2, and the remainder we will get is 0, and the answer of this calculation is 4. Then we will again divide the number by 2, we will get remainder 0, and the answer will be 2 of this division. Then we will again divide the number by 2, and the remainder will be 0, and the output will be 1 of this division, and the remainder of this last division will be 1. And as you can see, we have got the number 1000, which is binary representation of 8. In this way, we will be converting decimal number 8 into its binary format. And if you want to convert binary number to decimal number, there is one trick, which is, so this is the last 0, which is, and the position of the 0 is 0. So what will I do? Simply multiply that number into 2 raised to 0, which is the place of this number. Then add it with the next, which is 0 into 2 raised to 1. 1 because the position of this number is 1, this number is 2, and this number is 3. So I will simply do the same into 2 raised to 3. Let's add addition sign here, and the output of this will be 8 plus 0 plus 0 and plus 0, as you can see, and the final output will be 8, which is our required answer. So in this way, we will be converting binary number to its decimal format. So now let's code for the same. So let's move back to our VS Code. So we will be creating two functions. One is decimal to binary, another is binary to decimal. So I will just create a function which is decimal to binary, and it will take input as a number, and I will just write a condition here while num is greater than 1. Firstly, what we did, we just printed the remainder of that given number. So I will print the same. So I will just print int of num %2, and I will just add a end equal to blank, so that the next print statement will not go in next line. And after that, I will simply divide the number by 2. So let's run the program to check the output. So I will just type decimal to binary and just pass it 8. So let's run the program. As you can see, 000 is printed, but there is no 1, because this while condition runs till the number is greater than 1. If number becomes 1, it just simply breaks the while loop. So we can add here, if num is equal to 1, then we simply print 1 for better understanding. Now let's close this and rerun the program. As you can see, the answer is 0, 0, 0 and 1, but the answer is exactly opposite of what we want. So we will be using recursion in this case, because recursion prints the answer in reverse order. I will tell you how we can do the same task. Just look here. So I will simply remove this while condition and just write if num is greater than 1, then simply call the function and I will pass num by 2 here, and after this condition I will simply make this statement back and just print num%2 and just delete this statement. Now let's run the program. As you can see, the output is 1000, which is our expected answer. So I will try to visualize you the same thing. Now let's see. At the first condition, the num given to this function was 8. Okay, then the condition was there that if num is greater than 1, is 8 greater than 1? The answer is yes. So it will simply return num by 2 to the same function. So what will happen here is that it will simply go here and just, what is 8 by 2? Which is 4. Is 4 greater than 1? Yes. Then it will go below and just pass 2, because 4 by 2 is 2. After that it will take function 1. Is num greater than 1? Then here the base condition hits, that it's not greater than 1. Then it will simply print the number. Then what it will print? It will print 1 here. After that it will go back here, and after that the remainder was here 0. So it will print 0. After that it will go here, and the remainder here was 0. So it will just print the same. Then it will once again go back to the main function and it will print the remainder of this function as 0. Because 8 by 2 the remainder is 0, 4 by 2 the remainder is 0, 2 by 2 the remainder is 0, which we have already discussed. So this was the recursion process and how recursion works. So this was for decimal to binary. Now let's do the next, which is binary to decimal. So I will just write the function and just pass here nums. So to return binary to decimal, there is inbuilt function, or we can say that the inbuilt shortcut. So I will just print for int of num comma 2, which is nums here, as you can see. Then I will simply call the function. Let's say I will just print a new line here for better understanding, and just binary to decimal, and let's pass the number as strings. So the binary conversion of 8 is 1000, and I will simply pass the same and just run the program. As you can see, the decimal to binary conversion is 1000 and binary to decimal conversion is 8. Now let's try to give some another number to this function. So let's say I will give 13, and let's check the output first. So the answer is 01101. Now let's give this input to the binary to decimal number for conversion. So I will simply type here 1101, which is binary representation of 13. This 0 is of no use in our case. So let's close the program and run once again, and as you can see, the answer is accurate. So this was all about today's video. Hope you understand how we can convert decimal to binary and binary to decimal in Python. If you want this source code, you can simply visit my blog website, which is projectmaker.me. So as you can see, this is my beautiful blog website where I upload the source code of my video tutorials. You will get the source code of today's video in this blog. Now let's move back to our VS Code. Here comes the end of this video. If you like this video, then don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Thanks for watching this video.